Interesting.
Be ye witch or demon, ye are not welcome here. Your evil has no hold on our paradise. Leave ye here. Your evil has no hold on our paradise. Leave ye here. Perish, witch. Hunger is here. Feel it. Perish, witch. Perish, witch. Curse this flesh and its needs.
A fine day to you. Ew. Holy smokes, your gate. Can't let them see us talking too long. They'll blow my cover. We came to investigate this hellhole, but they caught on to us, and well, you saw what happened to Dr. Mitter and Dr. Jessup. Look, piece of advice, the cavalry's not coming. Keep your head down, or you'll end up a Christmas ornament on one of those goddamn trees. There's a chance Dr. Riggs is still alive, though. I heard them yammering about a witch lurking in the swamp. But everyone's a witch or a demon to these freaks, so who knows? I'd bet Lenora's doing just fine. Heck, maybe she even knows what happened to our portal gear. But reaching her through the mines and the swamp? Good luck. Now, if you don't mind, take care, will ya? There were 4 of us, but what happened to Lenora? I don't know, but I haven't seen a body, and this is Lenora Riggs we're talking about, and you know they'd string her up if they could. Just keep your head down, okay? The only reason I haven't been barbecued by these maniacs is I blended in. Good luck with that. Gate hired me as a chronophysicist. Now, I'm a fisherman. There's worse fates, I guess. We came to study the place. I mean, this is a lighthouse for perforations. The currents were off the chart. Dr. Tengu was obsessed. She'd freak out about the lodestone, if she ever finds out. Looks like it turned into a one-way trip though, didn't it? Oh, and don't eat the corn, okay? It's not good. They gobble the stuff, and it's doing something weird to them. Something wrong. After everything I've seen, all I want to do is keep off their radar till help arrives. You do what you gotta do. But me? I'm just gonna keep fishing. You should get away, okay? We can't draw attention to each other. There were 4 of us, but what happened to Lenora? I don't know, but I haven't seen a body, and this is Lenora Riggs we're talking about, and you know they'd string her up if they could.
Perish. Perish, witch. Deceiver. Pate. Unbelievable.
Stay back or be hexed. Be warned, mortal.
A new arrival. Apologies, I thought you were one of the village idiots. Of course not one could have made it past those creatures, though several tried. It's good to see a colleague again. We came here to study this place, to find out why it attracted our perforations so intensely. We certainly found the answer. The lodestone, they call it, but the locals disapproved of our curiosity toward their holy artifact. They slaughtered Dr. Jessup, burned Dr. Mitter, and took our portal gear. I can't even get a signal, so those Luddites have clearly damaged it. I was hardly going to give them their bauble back after that, was I? And anyway, that lodestone is our ticket home. Or what's inside it, rather. Take it and listen carefully. It's powerful perforation technology, and we can use its internal parts to repair our equipment, if you can find a way to smash it apart. The anvil down in the village could be useful. They treat it like a religious artifact, but we know the most significant science is done by breaking things. Then, we just need to track down our portal gear. Start with the maniac in the church. Whatever he's done to our equipment, the lodestone fragments should be more than adequate to fix it. Almost 2 months stuck here, toolless, helpless, 2 of my team dead. If it could have gone worse, I don't see how. But you made it past those creatures. Maybe you can get us out of here. The lodestone is extraordinary technology, but surely there's something in the village you could use to crack it open. Just get a little medieval. It was my job to protect us, but there were too many, too fast. We were underprepared, and I admit, not very subtle. I know exactly what Derek will say. Those poor fools never dared look inside the lodestone. But if we don't at least try to find out how it works, how it's constructed, to understand it, how can we call ourselves scientists? If you have to smash it open, just do it gently, yes? Clearly, there's been some issues at Cascade, but why Dr. Tenku and her team couldn't re-establish the connection, I have no idea. Suffice to say, I will be having a frank exchange with the perforation team when we return. This cult pursues some paranoid Gnostic creed. Denial of the flesh, devils in every doorway, the world a giant demonic lie. Hardly original, is it? But if they weren't crazy before, that corn they eat has certainly popped a few kernels, if you know what I mean. We're unsure of the exact date, but it would seem to be the 18th century. But is this our world or a bifurcation? There's so much we don't know. We could be more certain if we had our tools, but they took almost everything. The townsfolk are enthralled to that madman in the church. Every last one of them. A demagogue, if ever I saw one. Humbler than thou, hypocrite. A human disease as far as I'm concerned. I think even Dr. Kesey's under his spell. He's been fishing down by the dock for weeks. Completely lost his mind, it seems. Those things in the swamp, I'd been fending them off with subsonics, but I wonder how they got here. If the lodestone is really an anchor of sorts, did those creatures come through a perforation? From the same origin? By accident? I don't know. It sometimes feels as though everything here came from somewhere else. Almost 2 months stuck here, toolless, helpless, 2 of my team dead. If it could have gone worse, I don't see how. But you made it past those creatures. Maybe you can get us out of here. The lodestone is extraordinary technology, but surely there's something in the village you could use to crack it open. Just get a little medieval. It was my job to protect us, but there were too many, too fast. We were underprepared, and I admit, not very subtle. I know exactly what Derek will say.
Unbelievable. Fascinating.
Let this truth reach your souls. The deceiver's works arouse us. Guided by Patrai, we named this blessed place Canaan and strive to make it so. But there is no such place on this earth. For does not Patrai tell us that we shall never inherit paradise unless we endure this cage, this world, this flesh entirely? This world, our very bodies, were crafted to capture and tether us in dormant. Yea, the enemy is close and conspires against us. His herodians have removed our lodestone. But we were not defeated. We have claimed his tools and shall turn his weapons of deceit against him. By the very wheels of damnation we will open a gateway to truth. Parting the curtain that conceals, we will purify our souls to meet with glory in that distant place. Then shall the door to paradise unlock, and the treasures of eternity appear.
Deceiver!